Then there's Robert Hubler, the New Orleans police officer who supposedly played a crucial role in saving Lil Wayne at the ages of 11, 12, 13, or 14. Lil Wayne mentions Uncle John in one interview.
Looking up at him like, who are you? He said, I'm Uncle John. That's what he told me his name was, Uncle John.
Only to later switch to Uncle Bob.
He said, don't worry, my name's Uncle Bob. I know a good motherfucker named Uncle Bob, though. He said, I'm Uncle John. I know a good motherfucker named Uncle Bob, though.
These glaring contradictions cannot be ignored.
The Lil Wayne hoax. They've been lying to us about Lil Wayne. He ain't who he says he is. The stories don't add up. What do I mean? We're about to break it down.
Growing up in the Holly Grove neighborhood of New Orleans, Wayne was raised by his mother. Allegedly, Wayne's biological father abandoned the family, and his stepfather was tragically killed. Birdman became a father figure to him. It is said that by age 9, he joined the Cash Money Records label, becoming the youngest member of the label. Birdman eventually takes the preteen rapper, saying, I just wanted to help him.
He just kept coming. He wanted it. He wanted the life. And I just wanted to help him because I ain't want him to live my life. I just saw some young bro with some talent, and I thought I could help him.
But here in the clip, Wayne says something different about the age of meeting Birdman.
I've been in the game since I was 8. I've been writing rap since I was about 8. He kidnapped me. Baby and Slim kidnapped me. I was about 9 when they kidnapped me.
You know him since you were how old?
I met Stunner when I was 11, May 1993.
This statement runs counter to Birdman's origin story.
His parents went to school with my brother and sister.
Wait, you know, my mama went to school with him.
His parents went to school with my brother and sister.
Wow. You know what I mean? All she would say was like, boy, that boy was 14 with $1 million. And she was scared of him. You know who baby wasn't. He's a million.
He said his parents went to school with his brother. The next interview he's saying, when my mama went to school, Birdman, already we can see the bullshit. Niggas them got their stories straight. Because when you talk so much in multiple interviews, you don't forget what you're saying. Now the stories don't add up.
Furthermore,
first saw my first million, I was 14, turning 15.
What's some of the first shit you bought?
I ain't buy nothing because I couldn't buy nothing. Because I was in the streets. I wasn't going to send myself to the penitentiary.
Let's consider this point. It's simply implausible. No 14-year-old from the projects could manage to hold on to $1 million without facing serious danger, such as being robbed or killed. It is essential to recognize just how extremely challenging it is for a young teenager to accumulate such wealth, especially without the life experience needed to navigate the risks of incarceration. Remember, he allegedly came out of the boy's home, so he was already under some kind of radar.
As a young nigga by older niggas, right? When I come out the boys' home, I went straight to the streets. Right after that, the streets became my life.
But on the afternoon of November 11th, 1994,
my mom ain't get off till late. You know, I snoop around the room, find like, damn, I found a pistol. I was in there on my rap, got a gun, music blasting, thinking I'm safe, playing around, and after that.
They assert that the shooting took place on November 11th, 1994, as he was engrossed in watching the Big Papa video by the Notorious B.I.G. on television.
And yeah, I was watching, I could remember it was Notorious Big video on I Love It When You Call Me Big Papa. Yeah, I remember that.
This vivid account offers us a compelling starting point for further research to verify the details surrounding that day. The music video for Notorious B.I.G.'s Big Papa debuted in January 1995.
But on the afternoon of November 11th, 1994,
I was watching, I could remember it was Notorious Big video on, I love it when you call me Big Pop. Yeah.
Given this timeline, it's evident that he would not have had the opportunity to see it before its release.
He's lying! Record wasn't even out yet! Somebody explained to me how the Lil Wayne was listening and watching a music video that had not even come out yet. And he remembers it like it was yesterday, like, you know what I'm saying? He looked at the sky like, got the vision. Yeah, that's what I was doing. You lying. Goddamn, the whole story is a fake.
This situation raises a crucial question about the context of the story. Is he genuinely misremembering? Both children and adults can significantly retain memories of traumatic experiences, particularly those involving near-death situations. However, the multitude of inconsistencies in his narrative suggests that this isn't just a simple case of misremembering. It appears to be a crafted story intended to enhance his persona as he transitioned into mainstream popularity. While it's understandable that mistakes can happen when recalling ages, given the pivotal role this narrative has played in shaping his career, one would expect that he or his team would have verified the details by now. In one instance, he claims to have been 12 years old when he shot himself.
At the age of 12 years old, I shot myself.
In another, he states he was 14.
I was 14. Oh. I was in the crib.
It's worth noting that back in 1999, he falsely claimed to be 14.
You turned 15 Monday?
Yeah.
You're 14 years old?
Yeah.
You turned 15 Monday?
Yeah.
You're 14 years old?
Yeah.
He was allegedly born in 1982. This interview was in 1999. Do the math. So do we really know the age of Lil Wayne? He was effectively saying the shooting happened around the time of that interview. Moreover, his accounts of how the police were alerted are conflicting. In one interview, he insists his friend called the authorities.
Everybody jumped over my body to go get the guns and drugs. We called the ambulance.
We called the ambulance.
While in another, he says he crawled to the phone to make the call himself.
laid out on the floor, he crawled to the phone and called 911.
This level of misremembering is beyond coincidence. It suggests a deliberate attempt to alter the narrative, as if they expect us to forget previous statements or articles. Then there's Robert Hubler, the New Orleans police officer who supposedly played a crucial role in saving Lil Wayne at the ages of 11, 12, 13, or 14. Lil Wayne mentions Uncle John in one interview.
Looking up at him like, who are you? He said, I'm Uncle John. That's what he told me his name was, Uncle John.
Only to later switch to Uncle Bob.
He said, don't worry, my name's Uncle Bob. I know a good motherfucker named Uncle Bob, though. He said, I'm Uncle John. I know a good motherfucker named Uncle Bob, though.
These glaring contradictions cannot be ignored.
It went from Uncle John to Uncle Bob? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. Because as far as I'm concerned right now, I don't believe the story. Story sounds like a crock of garbage. You know what I'm saying?
With such a tangled web of conflicting statements, it's difficult not to suspect that there is a deeper level of deception at play in the story surrounding Lil Wayne. The ending story is that the officer grabbed Lil Wayne after being shot, put him in his squad car, and drove to the hospital.
He picked me up and he told whoever was driving, he's like, behind the wheel, now.
They opened the door for me because I had him in my arms. I was carrying him just like a baby.
This is another false story. We see here from the Trace website. In New Orleans, police officers generally do not transport gunshot victims in their squad cars. According to a spokesperson from the New Orleans Police Department, officers are instructed to secure the scene and await EMS transport. There are no instances on record of police routinely transporting shooting victims. Did you catch that? There are no instances on record of police routinely transporting shooting victims. Unlike cities such as Philadelphia, which have formal policies allowing officers to rush gunshot victims to the hospital, New Orleans does not have such a practice. EMS is the designated responder. The New Orleans Police Department relies on trained EMS personnel to transport and provide medical care to shooting victims. But why not? It should be obvious that scene safety and crime investigation, officers' primary responsibilities at a shooting include securing the scene and preserving evidence, activities that would be hampered if they left with a patient. Lack of medical training. EMS responders are equipped and trained to handle medical emergencies. Police are not. No official allowance for transportation. As noted, there's no instance where officers transported a gunshot victim, or any victim for that matter, per the department's standard policy.
What I'm gonna say is this. The industry is not what it seems like. We all know that. They will feed us a bunch of stories and just to make a person seem bigger and larger than life. You know what I'm saying? I highly doubt the brother was shot. It went from Uncle John to Uncle Bob. It went from them folks jumped over you and then called the ambulance when they was taking off, hiding the drugs and all kind of shit. Then it was like, nigga, I called the police myself. And I saw that documentary. He said he called the police himself, crawled to the phone and shit. We can't have it both ways now. We cannot have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta let me know what you think in the comment section.